the Enclave workflow, from raw data to deployed solution. The core philosophy is to guide you through a structured, repeatable process that mirrors a professional data science lifecycle. Stage 1. Getting your data in. Workspace. Upload. File staging. What you do. You begin by dragging and dropping a raw data file, like a CSV, JSON, or Excel file, into the upload area. What Enclave does. The application immediately ingests the file. Crucially, all processing happens locally in your browser, ensuring your data never leaves your computer. The file appears in the sidebar, and Enclave automatically begins analyzing its structure and content. The logic. This is the starting point. All data intelligence begins with raw data. By profiling it automatically, Enclave saves you time and immediately moves you to the next logical step: exploration.
Stage 2. Understanding your data. Workspace. Data. Data workspace. What you do. You are automatically taken to the data workspace. Here, you review the data profile that Enclave generated. This includes key statistics, row/column counts, missing values, charts showing the distribution of your data, and a matrix of how different columns correlate with each other. You can also use the AI assistant to ask questions like, summarize this dataset, or plot sales against marketing spend. What Enclave does, the AI assistant provides insights and can suggest and apply data quality fixes for anomalies it detects, e.g., removing duplicate rows or flagging outliers. The logic. This is the critical exploratory data analysis, EDA phase. You must understand your data's health patterns and quirks before you can trust any model built on it. Once you're satisfied with the data's quality, you formalize it.
Stage 3. Creating a source of truth. Action. Register dataset within the data workspace. What you do. You click the Register as Dataset button. This promotes your temporary uploaded file into a permanent, versioned asset within Enclave. What Enclave does. It creates a registered dataset. This is a foundational concept. It's no longer just a file, it's an official asset. If you later upload a new version of this data and register it with the same name, Enclave will automatically create version 2, allowing you to track changes over time. The logic. Registration creates a stable, reliable source of truth for modeling. It enables lineage tracking, knowing exactly which data version a model was trained on, and is the mandatory prerequisite for building a model.
Stage 4. Building a predictive model. Workspace. Modeling. What you do. With a registered dataset selected, you go to the modeling workspace. Here, you have two choices. AutoModel. Simply choose the column you want to predict, e.g., churn, and Enclave automatically trains, tests, and ranks several models to find the best one for you. Manual setup. If you have a specific model in mind, you can manually select the algorithm, target, and feature columns. What Enclave does. The modeling engine runs, again, all locally, and produces a model result. This contains detailed performance metrics, like accuracy or F1 score, and explains which factors were most important for the prediction. The logic. This is the core data science task, turning historical data into a predictive tool. The goal is to create a model that can make accurate predictions on new, unseen data.
Stage 5. Interpreting and saving your work. Workspace. Results. What you do. You are automatically taken to the results workspace to review the model's performance. Is it accurate enough? What are the key drivers? You can ask the AI assistant to write an executive summary of these results. If you're happy with the model, you click Save Model. What Enclave does, saving the model creates a saved model asset in your sidebar. This packages the model's configuration, its algorithm, features, etc., with its latest performance results, turning your experiment into a reusable, documented artifact. The logic. A model run is temporary. A saved model is a persistent asset that can be tracked, compared, and deployed.
Stage 6. Preparing for deployment. Action. Publish model from the sidebar. What you do. In the sidebar, you find your saved model and click the Publish icon. What Enclave does. This flags the model as published, adding it to the Team Hub and making it available to the Solutions workspace. The logic. Publishing is a deliberate act of quality control. It signals that this model has been vetted and is approved for production use, meaning it's ready to be embedded into an application or dashboard for end users.
Stage 7. Turning insight into action. Workspace. Solutions. What you do. Now that you have a published model, you can build an interactive application. In the Solutions workspace, you create a new solution, link it to your published model, and use a simple UI builder to add components like input sliders, buttons, and output charts. What Enclave does. It helps you assemble a user-friendly front end for your model. For example, you could build a churn predictor, where a sales manager can input a customer's details and get an instant prediction. You can then publish this solution and even export it as a standalone HTML file. The logic. This is the last mile of data science. It's about operationalizing your model, taking it out of the lab and putting it into the hands of business users to drive real-world decisions.
Stage 8. Managing your assets. Workspace, governance. What you do. As you create more assets, datasets, models, solutions, you need to organize them. In the Governance Hub, you can browse catalogs of all your assets. More importantly, you can create projects. What Enclave does. A project acts as a folder to group all related assets for a specific business initiative. For example, a Q4 marketing campaign project could link together the customer dataset, the 2 churn models you experimented with, and the final interactive solution you built. The logic. Governance prevents chaos. It provides organization, context, and lineage. Anyone can open a project and immediately understand the entire end-to-end workflow, which data was used to train, which model to power which solution. By following these stages, you ensure a robust, traceable, and valuable data process, moving logically from a simple file to a fully governed and deployed AI-powered application.